video is about box braids for beginners. Emphasize on the word beginners. Okay? Okay. Keep going. Now, the reason why I did this, of course, because we're all in quarantine, and our phase 2 in New Jersey started on the 22nd for salons and everything. I already know they're going to be overwhelmed. I'm not about that life to sit nowhere for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours with the mask on. First of all, my nose keep running, and I'm not doing that. So I had to figure out a way to protect my hair without actually adding my curly crochet, which is what I truly love. However, we're gonna have the kids here shortly, and I didn't want to be distracted with, if we go out, to that I had to basically kind of manipulate my hair a little bit. So I just felt like, what could I do, or what did I want to do? And I knew I wanted braids, but I never braided my own hair before, so I had no idea what the heck I was doing. So first, let me be clear. I was striving for protection, not perfection. So don't judge me. It's not exactly perfect. However, it's perfect enough for me. I think I did an awesome job for this to be my first time braiding my hair. And I wanted bigger braids, first of all, because I didn't want to have to sit there all day and do nothing. This took me about 5 hours, and I think it came out really, really good. This is a little bit of how it looks. I'm mainly gonna wear it like this, or I'll end up having it like this. I just wanted something up and away, just so I wouldn't have to be playing with my hair while I'm playing with my grandkids. So with that, don't judge me because it ain't completely perfect. However, let me tell you, it took me forever to make these parts, to make sure the parts was right. I also found a technique on YouTube with one of the girls, and it was me crocheting the braids in. Because first off, I tried to do the one where you do the knot. I didn't really want the knot. I wanted knotless. And I didn't feel like feeding in the hair. I felt like that was going to take me too long. I'm impatient. I ain't got time for that. You already hear how fast I'm talking. So with all that said, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit on how I was able to accomplish this look. And it will be something that I most likely will do again and again. And just like with my crochet, it looked a hot mess the very first time that I did it. I had to take it out, get my girlfriend to redo it again. And at some point, maybe close to a year, I think I've been wearing crochet now for maybe like a little bit over maybe 2 years. I was able to perfect it to my liking, which is all that's important. Plus my husband said I did an amazing job, and that is all, you know, the pat on the back that I need. And yeah, I'll stop talking. And here we go. So this is the hair that I'm using. It's 28 inches. It is a pre-stretched hair. This is, to me, is by far the best hair I've used. I've used this in my last 3 braiding hair braiding sessions, which I found it to be super light. It's not only really light, it just you don't even feel like you got braids in. I'm stretching the hair out now, not necessarily stretching it, but I'm pulling it apart because I wanted small pieces. I usually tell the girl Rosie that do my hair, please don't use a lot of hair. So I have 2 packs of hair, of which 3 bundles come in each. I've only used a total of 5 bundles, so I didn't even use 2 packs of hair on this style. I wanted the braids a little big because I felt like it was important, first off, for me not to be sitting here for 12 or 13 hours. And plus, I just was looking for a protective style, period. I found a way online from YouTube with one of the girls on how to do this without actually braiding the hair in a knot, or braiding the hair where you have knotless and you're feeding the hair in. I wanted something really quick. So here is where I'm pulling in the hair of the 2 pieces that I split, and I'm basically using these 2 as one braid. I'm using my braid, which is a simple box braid, and I just imagine you using doing a braid, and you're braiding it 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. You don't need it to be big. You basically just need it to be tight enough so you can get your crochet needle in. because you're going to use that as an ankle braid so that you're able to just braid it as if it's a knotless braid. And it actually did come out like that. It came out really nice. This is my first time, so I know if I do this a couple more times, it's going to be flawless. Here is where I was showing you how far I was, because I was tired and I was halfway through it. I spent 5 hours doing my hair. Let me tell you something. I think 2 of those hours was spent parting this hair. I mean, to get the parts really good, I've watched people part people hair and I'm like, why are they taking so long? Listen. Whew. Anywho, so here I'm just spraying my hair as I did with each piece. I also clip the ends to just make sure I'm keeping my hair healthy as well. So if you notice, if you look at the very top, I originally wanted to use rubber bands, but I tried the rubber band, but I was able to see the rubber band when I did the braid. So then I changed it to just doing a little mini braid. And this is where I'm pulling the hair in and I did it from the top and then the bottom. So I crocheted it in the top and I crocheted it in at the bottom. And this way, when you're braiding it, you're actually just braiding a braid and it is completely knotless. Again, I have to practice. So maybe some of them don't look as knotless as they should, but for the most part, a lot of them came out really well, and I was really proud of myself. The hair was tangling at some point. It was pretty long and I had to remind myself to keep untangling it, as you see me doing here, so that I can, you know, get it done. I was so glad this was my last braid, y'all. Ooh, child. Ooh. So here's where I'm showing you what the braid looks like. I wish I would have gotten closer so you guys can see, but I think you can see what I was doing. And I think the braids just came out really nice. So here I boiled some water. When I tell you I boiled water, I boiled water. I had to have my husband come in so that he can just watch the way that I was dipping it, just so I can make sure I'm clumsy. Make sure I don't hit the bucket and that thing fall and then I'm just burned. So I asked him to get me a towel to help me. In the meantime, he was asking me all these questions. He was asking, like, first, what is Kanekalon? Why did I have to dip my hair in boiling hot water? I had to explain to him that's how you seal the hair so it keeps it from unraveling. And he just didn't get it. He was like, I don't get why you have to put your hair in boiling hot water. And I'm like, babe, just trust me. It's what I need to do to keep it together for as long as I need to keep it in there. So I thought that was funny, his questions that he had, but he was really happy with the way it looked. He also, you know, was saying how happy he was I didn't give up, because he knew that it was going to be a long and tedious process. But I kept going and they came out really nice. And I was really happy. And I gave him a kiss later for it. Look at that face. Just look at it. My baby. Anywho. Okay, here's the mousse that I use. I basically put it all over my hair. I end up clipping the ends of the hair. The one thing that I didn't do was do the little clip-ins that they do on the side of the hair. I was not about to make myself bald. I wasn't doing that. And I added all the mousse so that I can prep everything so that I can go to bed, because honey, I was tired. Even though I started this early, I think I was done about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And I think I started like around 11. I stopped because my husband cooked food and all that other stuff. But I finished in a good time. Now I'm just adding some edge control, which is Royal Collection by my girlfriend Sarah. It's a really good edge control because I feel like it doesn't cake up. It's not super hard, but it leaves your hair feeling like seriously baby hair, even though that's adult hair. So I wanted to do the front and the back, and I wanted to just make sure I paper taped it all off to make sure it all stayed nice and smooth. Here is the final look. I think they came out really nice. I'm super proud of myself. I was so happy. Look at that. Look at that face. Whoa. Girl, you pay good here with yourself. I will be doing this again. Thanks for watching.